Man United star singled out for making under 12 mistakes as Ruben Amorim spared. Hello, welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Manchester United were beaten on Boxing Day as Andre Onana was beaten from a corner with Chris Sutton hammering the goalkeeper, who is not helping his team's cause. Chris Sutton has hammered Andre Onana for making an under-12s mistake in their loss at Wolves and absolved Ruben Amorim of any blame. The Manchester United boss saw his side lose yet again as they were undone on Boxing Day at Molineux. The opening goal of the game came direct from a corner as Matheus Cunha was able to loop the ball straight over Onana, who got himself stuck in between several Wolves defenders. Throughout his time in England, the Cameroonian goalkeeper has copped criticism. Signed by Erik ten Hag, early in his spell he was extremely error-prone and, despite being more than capable with the ball at his feet, he continues to concede poor goals that undermine his side's efforts. United have lost 5 of Amorim's first 10 games in charge and are languishing in 14th in the Premier League, just 8 points above the bottom 3. Newcastle are their next assignment, with Sutton backing the Magpies to win on the road and concedes Amorim's task is not being helped by poor displays from his goalkeeper. He told the BBC, "I said before Christmas that I thought Newcastle would hit their stride and they have done that. The way they are playing, they should win at Old Trafford and make it 4 league wins in a row." Manchester United's form is the exact opposite. "I am not concerned about Amorim getting the sack, but it does not help when your goalkeeper keeps on conceding goals direct from a corner. That is under 12 stuff. I remember it happening when I was watching my son play when he was about 15 and he got done off a corner. I told him you would never see it happen to a professional goalkeeper, but it has happened twice in 2 weeks to Manchester United, first to Altay Bayındır and then Andre Onana. You could not make it up." Bayındır was beaten by Son Heung-min as the Manchester outfit were dumped out of the Carabao Cup by Tottenham in a 7-goal thriller. It was another chance at a trophy that slipped by the Red Devils, who exited the tournament in the last 8 with their season at risk of dwindling away. Sutton claimed that the current dire form of the Red Devils is not on Amorim because we will judge him when he has a chance to bring in his own players, but, for now, we have to see them for what they are, which is a really poor side. Man United transfer news: Red Devils make offer as club official spotted in Portugal. Manchester United will hope for a more successful 2025 after a disappointing year at Old Trafford and could look to the January transfer window to help them succeed under Ruben Amorim. Manchester United have just one Premier League match remaining in 2024, when they face Newcastle United on Monday night. It's been a year to forget for the Red Devils outside of an FA Cup final win back in May, but they will hope to sign off on a positive note under new boss Ruben Amorim. With the turn of the year, the January transfer window will open with a hint of possibilities for the 39-year-old head coach to ponder. Marcus Rashford's future remains uncertain after the forward admitted he wanted a fresh challenge amid being left out of Amorim's matchday squads. United looks short in a number of positions too, though the club may need to make sales to facilitate any incoming deals. With that said, Mirror Football looks at some of the transfer news surrounding the club. Man United make offer. Reports in France claim Manchester United have made an offer for Paris Saint-Germain left-back Nuno Mendes. The defender is out of contract in 2026 and negotiations between the French side and player are said to have stalled. As a result, Mendes is reported to want to make his exit. RMC Sport report United have made an offer for the 22-year-old, though it is unclear if that is to PSG or Mendes. The League One side are not considering selling the player in January, however, and prefer that he signs an extension. United official in Portugal. O Jogo, per Sport Witness, reports Manchester United had an official in attendance for Porto's 4-0 win over Boavista. The Red Devils have seen no shortage of links to players plying their trade in the Portuguese division since Amorim's arrival from Sporting, and this could certainly fan some flames. United have previously been said to have scouted Porto stars Francisco Moura and Samuel Omarodian. Unsurprisingly, that would see Amorim's side eyeing a left-back and forward respectively. United given transfer task. Alan Shearer has told United boss Ruben Amorim he must make a new striker his transfer priority next month. And the legendary Premier League forward believes Amorim may be best served reuniting with Victor Gyökeres. "Where do you start?" said Shearer, a Betfair ambassador. "Without doubt, United need a top striker. I've made my feelings clear on that for a long time now. They could go out and spend a load of money on Victor Gyökeres. Amorim obviously knows him really well. He said that he wouldn't go back to Sporting to take them out, but that may change. Ultimately, they need players all over the park. One of the important ones is the position I played in, and for me they need a top-class striker." Impossible. Marcus Rashford denied transfer after Manchester United offered him to amazing club. Marcus Rashford has been told one transfer is impossible after Manchester United reportedly offered him to a Serie A side amid his struggles. Marcus Rashford is poised to leave Manchester United in 2025 after a stunning interview revealed the 27-year-old's desire for a fresh start. The forward, who enjoyed a sensational 30-goal season under Erik ten Hag in 2022-23, has struggled to recapture that form. Under Ruben Amorim, he has fallen out of favor, with Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes preferred in key attacking roles. Rashford's connection with United spans nearly 2 decades. As an 18-year-old, he made an unforgettable debut, scoring twice against FC Midtjylland in the Europa League and adding another brace against Arsenal in the Premier League days later. Now, with United reportedly open to offers around £40 million, Rashford's departure seems inevitable, marking the end of an era at Old Trafford as he prepares for the next phase of his career. Rashford's move to Napoli is impossible. According to the Italian outlet Il Mattino, United have offered Rashford to Serie A giants Napoli amid a good working relationship between the two clubs. Although it's said that various intermediaries were involved in this move, it is claimed by the outlet that any potential move that would see Rashford transfer to Napoli is rather impossible. It's claimed that Rashford's reported wage demands of around £12.5 million a season, which is just above £240,000 per week, is a major problem for the Serie A side. Finally, the report does reveal that United are actively attempting to move Rashford on, and that a solution may be found in the near future. McTominay's thoughts on Napoli. This news comes not long after Scott McTominay made the switch from Manchester to Naples for a fee of around £25 million. The Scottish international departed United in the final days of the 2024 summer transfer window, with the academy product himself since admitting that he feels the club is amazing. "I love this place," McTominay told BBC Scotland earlier this month. "I love the fans, I love my teammates." On choosing to leave his boyhood club for Napoli, McTominay added, "It was a big decision, but in some ways it was quite straightforward," the Scotland midfielder told BBC Scotland. "I saw the passionate fans, I saw the coach, I saw the players, and I saw an opportunity. I took it. I didn't look back. It didn't take me long to make the decision because I knew that was what I wanted, and I'll never have any regrets in my life. As soon as I put my mind to something I want to do it, that's it. There's no holding me back." McTominay left United at 27, and Rashford looks likely to be on this path, too. Although a move to Napoli is unlikely, heading away from the Premier League may be just what the English winger needs to restart his career. Sir Jim Ratcliffe makes ruthless decision at Manchester United as next staff member sacked. The Red Devils lost to Wolves on Boxing Day, and co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has seen enough. Manchester United are rumoured to be close to sacking a member of Ruben Amorim's staff. Chief goalkeeping scout Tony Coton is the next face to be axed as Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos reshuffle at Old Trafford continues. According to Football Insider, Amorim is not impressed by number 1 Andre Onana or his fellow deputy between the sticks, Altay Bayındır. Both players have made huge errors leading to goals, in clashes with Tottenham and Wolves respectively in recent weeks. Coutinho is a long-serving member of staff at United, having originally worked as the goalkeeping coach from 1997 to 2007. The Red Devils have struggled to keep the goals out so far this season, with their defense and goalkeeper taking huge hits of the blame. Ratcliffe is said to have signed off the dismissal that will see Coutinho's long-standing role at the club re-evaluated. Dean Henderson was allowed to leave the club last summer, having joined fellow Premier League side Crystal Palace. Mateo Kovar moved to Bayer Leverkusen, and the 24-year-old has impressed by winning the Bundesliga last season with Xabi Alonso as manager. David De Gea was one of Erik ten Hag's most high-profile exits. However, the Spaniard was originally offered a new contract by the club. The former Atletico Madrid man was then told the contract no longer stood, and a pay cut was suggested by hierarchy at Old Trafford. De Gea has since moved to Fiorentina and impressed in Serie A this term, keeping 6 clean sheets in 14 matches this term. Manchester United Foundation to be affected by Sir Jim Ratcliffe's continued purge. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has continued to face criticism over his continued cost-cutting at Old Trafford. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is set to continue his rapid cost-cutting at Manchester United. The INOS billionaire is poised to slash the funding provided to the Manchester United Foundation, as reported by Sky News. The charitable wing is still set to receive other benefits, but additional funds for events and fundraising schemes are set to be curtailed. In 2023, United are said to have paid the MU Foundation nearly £175,000 for charity services, which included managing the distribution of signed merchandise to individuals raising funds for charitable causes. The Red Devils also provided free gifts amounting to £665,000 last year, which were understood to include the use of the Old Trafford pitch and other facilities owing to the club. United help out with additional schemes including Street Reds, which is targeted at children aged 8 to 18 years old. One source close to the club said it remained proud of the work carried out by the Manchester United Foundation to increase opportunities for vulnerable young people across Greater Manchester. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video with more Manchester United news.